Action News Now Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
And Court's back with the forecast. You know, I mowed my lawn today for the first time this year. Had to pump that thing a few times and pull that cord. It took me like 17 times. It finally got running, got the lawn mowed because it's like spring out there.
Yeah, it does. It feels a lot like spring out there today. I'm glad that you got your exercise in this morning. And what we're seeing as we head into your weekend, it's going to continue feeling like spring. For Saturday, very warm, very dry. Conditions actually extremely similar to what we saw today, although we're not going to be starting out with the cloud cover we did see this morning. So mostly sunny and warm tomorrow. Some mountain showers and some clouds moving through on Sunday with a little bit of a dip in temperatures, and then we warm back up and we're a little bit windy for the start of next week, but those winds not expected to be quite as strong as what we were seeing earlier. Now, as far as what we're seeing out there right now, 71 degrees for Chico, wind out of the northwest around 6 miles an hour right now with a few clouds overhead. Redding, sunny skies, winds out of the south around 4 miles an hour, so a little bit of a change of pace there. We will see south winds developing through your weekend. 72 degrees currently in Redding. Red Bluff down to 66 already, and we're seeing 71 in Oroville right now. So conditions across Northern California still well above average for this time of year. The average high temperature in the valley should be between 60 to 61 degrees. You can see we well surpassed that this afternoon. Meanwhile, satellite and radar showing you mostly clear skies overhead right now. The reason why we saw those skies clearing out is that low pressure area down to our south that brought those clouds in. That's actually moving inland. So as that tracks to the east through central to southern California, that brings the chance for showers to those areas, but it's also not pulling those clouds in like what we saw yesterday. Meanwhile, as we head into your weekend, we have a low pressure area that's going to skirt through the Pacific Northwest. And what that does for us is it leaves us with that modest drop in temperatures on the way for Sunday, as well as the chance for a few mountain showers and a few more clouds overhead. Saturday looking very similar to what we saw outside today. For the most part, sunny skies tomorrow. We're going to be seeing dry weather on the way. And then as you can see Sunday, that's when we see that chance for showers returning to mainly mountain areas. And what does fall is expected to stay extremely light on Sunday. And then moving into next week, another warming trend on the way, and that one looks to be a little bit more substantial than what we saw even this week. Temperatures for your Saturday ending up in the 50s to 60s for your afternoon in the northern mountains with sunny skies throughout the day. Mostly sunny skies for the Sierra and Cascades. Overnight lows 20s to 30s tomorrow. High temperatures back up into the 50s to 60s for your afternoon. Foothill areas down into the low to mid 40s for most areas overnight. Paradise only expected to bottom out around 48 degrees. Low to mid 60s for your afternoon hours with sunshine. And for the valley tonight, low to mid 40s, mostly clear. Tomorrow for the northern zones of the valley, sunny skies with low to mid 70s, 74 degrees for Redding. So get ready for another spring-like day. Low to mid 40s in the mid-valley overnight tonight. Mostly clear skies. We'll still see a few clouds overhead. Mostly sunny tomorrow with high 60s to low 70s for your high temperatures. And ahead to your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast where your weekend is always in view. 70 degrees with sunshine in Chico on Saturday. Mostly sunny on Sunday with mid-60s. So there's that little bit of a dip in temperatures we're talking about. Back to the low to mid 70s with sunshine on Monday. We'll see winds gusting 20, maybe 25 miles an hour out of the north. Not expected to be all that big of an issue, but we're seeing temperatures, Alan, in the mid to high 70s for the middle of next week. Redding, no exception. 74 degrees on Saturday, mid 60s and some clouds on Sunday, but staying dry. Back to low to mid 70s Monday, and then mid to high 70s Tuesday through Thursday. And as I mentioned earlier, the average temperature for this time of year for the valley should be resting in the low 60s. So those values you're seeing there in that 7-day, 15 plus degrees above average, but the records on some of those days have been in the 80s. So it doesn't look like we're necessarily going to break records, but it does look like we're going to see that well above average temperature trend continue.
And presumably the hottest days of the year so far, I would imagine. Yeah, thanks, Court. Well, the